In this video, we are going to display how to create channel listings in Business Central. Keep in mind, for testing purposes, we will be using the Magento CSM channel. CSM listings, now that we have reviewed the necessary item information in Business Central, we are ready to define CSM listings for the Magento sales channel. There are two ways in which you can create CSM listing records. The listing wizard, a step-by-step process that walks you through the creation of CSM listing record for a single Business Central record, or from the Business Central items import, which allows you to create multiple CSM listing records for a group of Business Central records. Creating listings with the listing wizard. For the first step, open the CSM sales channel record for which you want to create listings. Choose the listing ribbon, and then you're going to choose the wizard action. On the first page of the wizard, enter or use the lookup in the item number field to assign the Business Central item that will have a listing. If the item exists in multiple variants or units of measure, and you want to create separate listing records for each one, enter these values in the relevant fields. Choose Next. In the sales SKU field, enter a value that will identify the CSM listing as a unique record for the CSM sales channel. By default, the CSM will assign a SKU in this field based on the values that were entered on the first page of the wizard, but you can modify this if you wish. Click Next and then click Finish. A new listing record is created for the sales channel based on the values that were entered in the wizard. To verify this information, you can always look up the CSM listing, and you're going to click the list option to see if the wizard that you've just created for that specific item has brought in all of these simple items and the configurable item. And as you can see here, we have the configurable item and simple items for kids' backpacks. Now we're going to move to creating listings with Business Central item import. So going back to the CSM sales channel, we're going to choose Related, then we're going to choose Listings, and then we're going to choose Channel Listings. On the CSM listing page, choose the Action ribbon, then choose Create Listing, and then choose from Business Central Item Action. On the Create CSM Listing from Business Central Items page, fill in the following fields. Listing unit of measure. Select the item unit of measure that will be assigned to newly created CSM listing records. You can instruct CSM to assign an item's base unit of measure or sales unit of measure as the CSM listings unit of measure. SKU number. Select the method by which sales channel SKU values will be assigned to new CSM listing records. A sales channel SKU identifies the CSM listing as a unique record for the CSM sales channel. Sales channel SKUs can be assigned from a combination of an item's number, variant, and unit of measure, item identifier, or barcode values. If you only wish to create CSM listing records for a selected group of items, set the necessary filters on the Filter Item Fast tab. Then you're going to choose OK. New listing records are created for the sales channel according to the criteria that you specified in the Create CSM Listing from Business Central item page. Now we're going to cover the CSM listing card. Once CSM listing records have been created, it is necessary to associate them to external platform records and perform other configuration activities. Open the CSM sales channel record for which you want to configure listings. Choose the related ribbon then choose listing, then choose the channel listings. Now we're going to open one of these that we would like to configure, and we're going to open up the configurable item for kids backpacks. Now we're going to review the sections of the listing that CSM assembled from the Business Central item data. Now for this General Fast tab, we have the sales channel code this listing is for. Then for the channel item SKU, the SKU which Magento uses to identify the product. For type, the Business Central sales line type that that this listing links, which is item. The listing links to a Business Central item. GL account, the listing links to a Business Central General Ledger account. Resource, the listing links to Business Central Resource, and then charge item. The listing links to a Business Central item charge. Note that the wizard will only build listings for items. However, you could create a listing manually with a different item type. For example, if you like for your customers to be able to donate to a charity on your site, you could then record these donations to a due to charity GL account on the sales order. For the number field representing the type, if the type was item, this would be the item number. The variant code, this is valid for type item only. If you are using Business Central variants for the item, you can specify which variant is to be listed in this field. For unit of measure, this is only valid for type item. This represents the unit of measure for the item being listed. The wizard will default this to the item base unit of measure, but you can select which item unit of measure is to be listed. For blocked, if you wish to block the item, you can turn this switch on. For Magento, this controls the product status. Enable, disable. For channel product type, this controls the Magento product type, which is simple, configurable, grouped, virtual bundle, downloadable. Note that this documentation will only cover simple items. For the listing fast tab, we have description, then we have channel product name. This will map the Magento product name. The wizard will default this to the Business Central item description. It can be changed if you wish. Channel short description. This will map the Magento product short description. The wizard will default this based on the default settings you specified on the sales channel. Channel primary category. This is the channel category that is considered to be its primary category to be listed under Magento. When the product information is sent to Magento, CSM will automatically link this product to the Magento category that is linked to the CSM channel category. By default, CSM at the Business Central level for item category, the item is assigned to, then looks for a channel category that it is linked to. For channel attribute set, this will assign the appropriate Magento attribute set to the Magento product when it is created. This should be an attribute set that has been entered into CSM and is linked to a Magento attribute set. Magento out of the box only allows an attribute set to be specified when the product is created and does not allow this value to be changed. The next fast tab is the listing product information. This is a powerful piece of CSM functionality, which allows you to add additional product information such as descriptions, images, etc. Note that the CSM listing wizard brought in one product information record for the listing based on the sales channel settings. The Business Central item picture. To view additional details and make changes to the images setting, choose the Manage ribbon in the Listing Product Management Fast tab. Then choose View and Edit. The CSM product information card window contains information about the selected product information line. In addition to presenting a preview of the image, this window allows you to review and modify a number of image settings. Configurable item listings. The process of creating CSM listings for configurable items is no different than the process of creating CSM listings for non-configurable or simple items. Now we're going to open the CSM sales channel card. We're going to choose Related, Listing, and then we're going to choose Create Listing, then choose Wizard. On the first page of the wizard, enter or use the lookup in the item number field to assign the parent or the top level Business Central item. You're going to go through the same steps that we were able to go through for non-configurable items previously in this video. New CSM listings are created for the top level parent item and the item variant children that represent different configurable variations. The assigned product type for the CSM listings differs between parents and children. So going back to the listings, parent listings have an assigned channel product type of configurable items, and then child listings have an assigned channel product type of simple. Here is our configurable item for kids backpack. And we also have a simple item for kids backpacks. As a part of this record creation, the parent-child relationship is maintained between these listings. You can view this relationship by opening the CSM listing, which we just did, and you can find this information in the CSM listing children list fast tab. This fast tab presents all of the CSM listing records that exist as children to the parent. This fast tab will be MD on the child listings. And this is the simple item for kids backpacks, and you can see the difference here. Then we're going to go back and select that configurable item for kids backpacks. You can see the difference here. For more information on creating channel listings, please view our CSM product documentation on our Suite Engine website. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on our Suite Engine YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video.